Hello, Time to Lean fans.
Hello.
This is Phil Hunter. Due to cost-cutting measures, new episodes of Time to Lean will only be available on YouTube starting the end of July.
2026.
You can hear us there at www.youtube.com/@Time to Lean. Earlier episodes will still be archived on Podbean, where you've been seeing us before. timetolean.podbean.com. Thank you for being with us and listening all these years. Time marches on.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Take two.
episode 108. Take two. we had a dress
I
rehearsal.
don't have to tell people that.
Well, you did, I thought. I think we do overshare sometimes.
No, I don't think I told anyone. Who would I have told?
Just now you said take two. But I thought you
Oh.
were just referring to this.
I don't know. Okay. Overshare time. Inside baseball. Inside sleep baseball. Because we were half asleep. Are they going to sponsor us at some point?
He does run an ad every now and then for us.
There you go.
That's about the same thing.
Right. Featuring yours truly, Ed Uncle Hat. You're listening to Time to Lean 2, Shaken and Slurred. John and Phil are going to have a beverage and talk a little bit. And then have a beverage and then talk some more. Well, you know the deal. Here they go. It's time to get talking.
I'll take it. No,
Okay.
recently we we did a recording for this episode and it was god awful even by our standards.
No,
I just nothing.
Okay. It was strange. Normally, even if we don't have a topic, we can just, blab. But my brain I'm having this weird head pressure thing, and I just could not think. It's still there, but not as bad. So maybe this will suck too, but whatever. And maybe we'll edit
But a little
this out.
less. Yeah. I don't know. I think Glenda appreciates hearing how the sausage is made.
Sausage. Hear how it's made on the Sausage Channel. Tune in on Roku or your tuning devices where you tune into things to watch or hear. And check out the Sausage Channel.
Yeah, I think our fans do.
That's right. Let's see. I know I mentioned on our previous recording that we didn't put out that
Well, that's okay.
we are lining up a guest for our next.
Oh, yeah.
That will have a lot better content and things to say.
Maybe.
I'm building it up, but I think
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be great.
Well, see, I'm the type of person that's sets expectations really low, and then I always can top that.
Over deliver. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, that's a classic strategy.
yeah, and that's one of the reasons I've been married for 30 years.
That is time tested. I got it.
Although she's caught on fairly early
I suppose.
early on that what I'm doing, but yeah, okay, yeah. Jody and I just had our anniversary, the beginning of June. I won't say what month we're recording because who knows when this will come out. But
Never know. We might have lightning speed and get this out really soon. What are you drinking, Phil?
I almost did a Speedy Gonzalez impersonation,
Oh, thank you.
which I don't think we can do.
Speedy's been canceled.
Yeah, that was always a little questionable.
Okay, micro topic. What is the most problematic, by modern standards, Looney Tunes character?
No,
I can think of
Yeah.
two.
Pepe Le Pew is pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
He wouldn't take no for an
and-
answer.
Yeah. He's
Oof.
cringy.
I never. They don't run those anymore. Evidently, when they run reruns, I don't think they play those.
Well,
I think he has been canceled. Speedy probably has too. Were you thinking of another one?
Well, Speedy and Pepe, yeah, were the two.
Yeah.
Because, Foghorn Leghorn is a caricature, but nobody cares if you make fun of rednecks.
Southern white guys.
So, yeah.
I say boy.
And we have a guy in the Senate who talks like him. So there. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, those are the main ones. I'm sure there are some lesser known early years ones that I'm sure were awful, but of the if you can picture the Saturday morning Bugs Bunny Roadrunner hour parade of guys dancing down across the screen, all the ones that we all knew. I'm pretty sure those are the two that would stand out, that we would all be familiar with, that we saw in our youths.
Some people probably don't appreciate Porky Pig because he stuttered or whatever.
That's true.
Making fun of a speech impediment. It's not the same thing as Pepe Le Pew's creepy.
Porky is a little different though, because he can't, at some point times he was sympathetic.
Oh yeah.
We need to have Mr. Sean Cassidy on to talk about this.
Which isn't the one that you're talking about next time. We have a different guest, but
spoiler, no, it's not Sean. Sorry, Sean. But we'll get you back.
Our Sean fan will be disappointed.
And also, apparently Doctor Who was canceled recently. Or something.
When you say canceled, you mean
no? Sorry, like they're not going to make more of them, not shunned from society or whatever.
Well, really, I wonder how many. I have to ask Sean, but how many times?
I would love to get
happened?
his, because I think there was some consternation.
Well, weren't they going to have a black Doctor Who?
Maybe.
African American.
Yeah.
And that.
I don't know.
If they're not going to do that, they're like, well, that's not fair.
I mean, maybe they got to reboot the show again. I don't know.
We're speculating about.
Yeah, I really don't know. This is from random people on social media talking about it.
Sure, we got to go to the source.
And then that is a terrible source. Sean
is a good one.
Yeah. My source right now is crap.
You did your own research.
You can't call it that even. And enough that I can talk about it on a podcast.
My own hearsay. Right. Well, we can talk about anything that we might have thought we heard.
Okay, topic over. What are you drinking?
Okay, so I went Cub Foods. I was trying to be inspired by your ventures into different places to see if they have the deals.
Yeah,
my place is nearby. They never have deals.
Now clarify, this is when you say your places, you mean your neighborhood liquor stores.
Yeah, right. They never have a deal.
And Cub Foods is a chain of grocery stores in Minnesota. Yeah. Got it. Just so people know.
No, that's good. It's not Safeway, but yeah, no, it's I got Woody's Fairly Reliable Totally Mixable Gin. Out of Rainier, Minnesota. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Rainier, Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
Probably was a French fur trappers.
Yeah, French.
Ford at some point. Rainier.
Rainier Le Pew.
Yeah, it's I did taste it on its own, and it had a little bit of a flavor of something that I didn't quite like. But I got it really cheap. I mean, it was like $17 on sale. So
yeah, that's okay.
And it's local, kind of.
Yeah, no, that's good. Would you characterize it as a kind of traditional London dry style? It's got some juniper and all that, or is it more citrusy, or what's it going for?
I should taste it on its own again. For all I know, it just has regular pine in it from the Northwoods. No, but
they take some pine needles and muddle them. No, it's steeped in or finished in pine cone dust.
It has a tiny bit of a pine flavor, so it's not. I wouldn't say it's citrusy.
Okay, probably a more traditional.
Yeah,
juniper,
but I mean,
forward,
and it's local, and I don't know what their process is or anything, but
The most interesting gin, Minnesota gin I've had is this. I think that Rocknar stuff that's made way, way up in the northern end of the state. They make some really, really good gin, and their rye is especially good.
I think. Oh, I'm sure I've had that. It has like a Viking kind of pitcher or something of some sort.
Yeah, it's got a funky
or a woods creature.
It's
and a while ago on here, I don't know how long ago, many episodes ago, but there was another one that I liked. That was actually from Norway. It was had what I would say a jackalope, but they called it something different on the label, and I can't remember the name of that. But anyway, they got me on a tangent. But yeah, that's pretty good. It is totally mixable. It's not. It's serviceable, I guess, as you would say.
This is then we're on a roll here because I'm also doing a gin.
Oh, I'm gonna guess something like Gray Whale or.
No,
Japanese
I'm out of Gray
something.
Whale. That stuff is good.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I like it. I recommend it. No, this is another cheap super bargain one that I found at one of my favorites.
Battle of the Bargains.
Yeah, this one is
Bargain basement.
and I'm doing a gin and tonic with it.
So did I. Yeah.
And this is a Tanqueray Sevilla Orange.
Oh, I've been meaning to
orange
try
flavored
that.
gin.
Yes, I've seen that.
Not a craft, not local, not craft.
No, I've seen that, and I was.
It probably has orange icy in it or something.
McDonald's orange.
The
drink.
McDonald's say that McDonald's needs to have a gin. Oh my.
McLickers. That doesn't sound right.
No.
That sounds. It's not naughty, but it kind of sounds like it is.
McGin.
McGin.
Yeah, that works. McGin.
Well, they could sell boozy shakes.
I'll bet they have McGin in like the Netherlands or something like that. That's the kind of shit they get to do in Europe. It's like they have Royale with cheese and McGin.
Scotch.
Oh yeah, McScotch. Scotch by yeah.
McScotch. That's mixing.
That's a rung below Scotch by Scotch.
You can't do that because it's not Max Scotch. It's mixed Scotch, so it's even worse.
Like Clan McGregor.
It's like, yeah.
Oh God.
It's Irish Scotch.
Anyway, this Tanqueray Orange Gin it is actually really tasty in a G&T.
I've been meaning to try it, but I have not seen it as cheap as you probably got it.
It was like $10, which that's a good price for it. I wouldn't pay a lot for it, and it's kind of a one trick pony. So most of the time you want the traditional gin, but this is a nice alternative,
a summer thing, and maybe you could come up with another cocktail for it.
I have no doubt. Yeah,
put a little cream in there. a
curdles
dreamsicle.
a little bit, yeah.
Creamsicle. Scottish bulldog.
Okay. I see what you're doing there.
Oh well, it's not Scottish. Nah, whatever.
Like the Colorado bulldog, except it has
sure. Yeah, but the Scottish aren't famous for gin, are they?
Scotch and Coke and cream.
Well, there is a Scotch and cream that I think that's what Marlon Brando liked.
I thought that was the
no, he did.
Godfather.
Yeah, I may be mixing.
God, I'm totally messing.
I may be mixing things.
The Godfather drink is the one that's I think amaretto and Scotch.
Yeah, we're no Saunders, but
Anders, you mean?
Yeah, sure. Carol Saunders. Was the first director of.
No, it's Anders. you got to pronounce it right, Anders. Well, he moved back to Wisconsin.
Yes, I think I saw that in like a
talking about some YouTuber. It's like, well, he moved back to Wisconsin.
Some kind of cabin thing.
Yeah.
Then so there you go. Well, he can
he's good.
He can do his stuff from wherever he's got.
I think
enough.
I think
he's
he
got
makes
merch.
a living doing that stuff, which is cool.
Yeah,
I like to.
He's good. He's good.
I like to complain about how he has his little online store where he'll sell the bottles and stuff that he uses on his recipes. And that's totally cool. He does some cool stuff, but of course.
Oh yeah, you tried to buy one of those.
Well, I didn't try. I know I could not because you cannot ship liquor to Minnesota.
But what was it you were trying to get? Not Flandreau.
Ned Flandreau? No. Flandreau, South Dakota? No. No, Falernum.
Falernum.
Falernum, North Dakota. That's the sister city to Flandreau, South Dakota. I made that shit up.
The Twin Cities of the Dakotas. They're right on the border.
They're the Twin Cities. Yeah, it's like Fargo and Moorhead.
And who doesn't like Moorhead?
God.
Ned
Flanders.
Falernum. And what? Yeah, because that was in.
Yes, that's the one that they make a lot of tiki drinks with, or corn and
corn and oil.
Yeah, it's in a lot of tiki drinks.
Yeah, you talked about that before.
I did.
And I always wanted to try that. I don't think I ever have. So what is Falernum? Is a liqueur? Is it?
Yeah. It's got like. I'm sure I looked this up last time. I can't remember what the primary flavor of Falernum is. I'm gonna cut this out while I look it up, and then I'll act like I know what I'm talking about.
I think it's probably like a sweet spice liqueur or syrup from the Caribbean, typically made from rum, lime, and spices like cloves, ginger, and almond.
Because
I'm just guessing. But it probably has a syrupy texture with flavors of candied lime zest and clove and ginger, and it could be used maybe to add sweetness and a complex spice to drinks.
Yeah. You know what? Thanks Google AI. It's there's one drink that's like liqueur. I've been tempted to pick up a bottle because I keep seeing it pop up in recipes. Is called St. Elizabeth's Allspice Dram.
What? Allspice?
Well, you're in Google. Go look it up.
No, I'm not anymore. Saint Elizabeth, named after your sister.
Allspice Dram, named after Elizabeth Knowles. And it's a rum-based liqueur.
She's no saint.
Well, how many rum-based liqueurs are there? I wonder.
There's a lot.
Wow. See, I didn't know. Yeah, I know there's at least 2.
It's in some really good drinks though.
And usually all tiki things.
Yeah, definitely tiki.
Yeah. See, I never
because it's rum based.
When I was really into cocktails, I didn't get into the tiki stuff because that was a whole other. Then you need the umbrellas and stuff. And
it often involves a lot of fresh fruit. It gets fucking expensive.
Well, and fruit is questionable here in the Midwest, but for some of it.
It is, although I'm often
it could be
amazed on how I can go to Costco and buy a whole pineapple for $3.
Well, so have you heard about these fruit truck things? So there's this
a taco truck?
No, well, no, but it's Mark, not friend of the show. I don't think he's ever listened to this one, but
that's
he from Apollo. He is a whiskey guy, but there's this fruit of the week or month club or something like that, and there's a truck goes around to different areas, and people will line up to buy. I'm going to say case, but that's not the right word, of fruit. So like this from Florida or something like that. And last week's was peaches, and the line, they stop at this church over here. You performed there once with the orchestra, but Augustana Lutheran. But
oh yeah.
The line was all the way wrapped around. I heard about this. I never knew about this thing, but I heard about it because he told me, he said, I'll give you some money, but I'm going to be out of town, and I want you to get me the cherries. And so I stood in line, and I didn't have to stay in line that long, but for him, and bought the cherries for him, and Bing cherries or something like that. Yeah. Oh. But yeah, just, no, these were strawberries this time. And he let me have one as part of the for having
One
a stand
single
in line.
strawberry.
One strawberry. But they were really good.
You had to weigh it first.
I mean, they were better. Maybe Costco has good stuff too.
Oh,
but
not always.
This was fresh off the truck.
So where was it from that it was so amazing? Was it like farmer's market strawberries or some
It's some truck
strawberry
that
mecca?
comes from like south. The south. Somewhere. Yeah. But anyway, they
So
bring
it's
different fruits
Bayou strawberries.
up. Maybe. Okay. Bayou own. Bayou get one free.
Blue Bayou strawberries.
I'm coming back someday.
To get me some berries. Oh, that sounds like fun. I bet that stuff's great.
Yeah, I bet those peaches were good. Can you imagine really good peaches? Oof. Well, maybe you don't like peaches.
No, I do. Are these the Georgia ones or the Colorado ones? That seems to be the two prime areas.
I'm guessing these were from. Let's see if we're just speculating again. This is a speculation episode.
Yeah.
I think they were from Georgia. I believe it always comes from that area somewhere, and they drive up here and just sell them out. It's like a family or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
quite
keep
a
an
deal
eye on that. Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to stand in line. Well, I'm gonna. I know it's early, but I'm gonna go get a.
Take a break. Yeah.
We're taking a break already. I didn't bring the bottle up this time.
See,
so.
I brought the bottle, so I'm gonna sit here on my
fine.
ass and wait for you.
I'm going to sit on my ass and think of stupid things. So I actually had the lyrics wrong in what I was just singing. It's a Warren Zevon song. You're supposed to sit on your ass and nod at stupid things. Man, that's hard to do. And if you don't, they'll screw you. And if you do, they'll screw you too. I didn't sing it because it's probably a licensing thing.
Yeah.
But isn't that a great line?
That is he had a lot of great lines.
Oh my God. Fine.
Yeah. Okay.
That's one thing David Letterman and I have in common is a depreciation of Warren Zevon.
A depreciation.
Or Zevon. He's well, maybe he's depreciating a little bit here.
Yeah. Aren't we all?
No. Have you ever gotten one of those state park passes?
Are those like the ones that have Trump's picture on them?
No.
Well, that's the national park ones.
Probably.
Yeah.
Is he doing that?
Apparently.
No, gross.
That and passports
no.
Yeah. No.
$250 bill.
I have not gotten. No, I have not done that.
So many years ago, before children, Jody and I got one, and we went to as many as we could in the area, and we decided to do that again this year. And so we've only been to 2 so far, but we just got the thing. So we're going to see how many we can see. But, some of them are really far away, and you'd have to stay overnight somewhere. And that gets expensive. And we're not really camping people. You have to have a pretty nice little camper. I think about it every now and then, like getting one of those vans. Because, when we were a kid, we had a van it wasn't a camper van. My dad would put curtains on the windows, but we kind of made it into a camper van. We've talked about this before. But
we did, yes. But what they call #van life.
Yeah, right. So I got another drink, and Jody finished off the tonic. So I put ginger ale in it.
Oh, that works
Gin and
too.
Ginger ale.
Yeah.
Well, I've never had that before, but I'm watching a Martin Short documentary about him and biography, and I guess that's what his dad used to drink was gin and ginger ale. Gin and ginger. I never heard of it. So there. But anyway, yeah, we got the state park pass, and been to a couple that are about an hour away from here, and we'll branch out a little more. I'm like,
that's a good project.
We got a map, maybe we'll put mark off which ones we've been to. They have the there's a hiking
You mean
club.
a paper map?
Yeah.
So you can put it up on your wall with
Stick a pin in it or something.
with yarn between them. Yeah. Pretend you're tracking a serial
See
killer.
what the murders. Yeah, that would be a little. Maybe
if you're gonna go to the trouble of a paper map, then you should do the serial killer tracker thing. Yeah.
Well, we could bury somebody at each state park we visit.
Now that now that's a stretch goal, I would say. Yeah.
That I don't know. Maybe that could be a mystery show. The State Park Killer.
Just turn it into a successful true crime podcast.
Oh boy, I need another podcast.
Yay! Like a hole in the head.
Yeah.
We're doing a bunch of kind of sprucing up the landscaping and all that in our house.
Yeah.
Making that look better. We've kind of really gotten into solar lights this year. We have a lot of them out there.
Okay.
And solar lights are way better, like all things solar, are a lot better than they used to be.
Sure.
And there's some really cool stuff. They come in fun shapes and sizes, and yeah.
I remember years ago, I bought just for our backyard a couple of the just cylinder ones, and they didn't last very long. But.
Yeah, they used to be. They would die a couple hours in, and
I should try again.
I swear, I think some of the ones we got were like 88 cents a piece at Menards.
Oh,
that's how
have to check that out.
Cheap those things are now.
Yeah,
and they're
probably
bright.
Better. They're way better than they used to be, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, things like that.
We don't have a solar powered car yet, but we have that.
Yeah, exactly. We got baby steps. No, my brother Bruce though charges his plug-in hybrid car with solar panels.
Wow.
Just those little panels he puts in his backyard. Yeah.
My goodness.
Now that's cool.
He's not quite off the grid, but
no. But that little part.
His car is.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Now he probably doesn't drive around as much now that he's retired.
Actually, I think he drives more now.
That's true.
He and his wife do these long road trips. Like they go down to they'll drive the entire length of the Mississippi or something like that.
Oh wow! In an electric car?
No, sorry, in a car.
Oh sure. No. Okay. No,
I think that he
that's just for
he
city
has
driving.
he has a plug-in hybrid.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
Yes, he. That's a nice little thing to do.
I unplugged myself.
Oh. What are you, a robot?
I'm back.
You're unplugged.
Right.
Phil Hunter unplugged. Remember the unplugged things?
Oh, everything was unplugged.
Get out your guitar, and I swear later on they would have electric stuff in there. It's like, wait, I thought this was unplugged.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think the Nirvana one was probably the most famous. Neil Young did one, and I don't remember anyone else. The Cars?
Oh, there were a bunch. Yeah.
Thomas Dolby's
there was that. There was that really popular one that Eric Clapton did, where he did an acoustic, kind of sleepy
version of Layla.
That was kind of sleepy.
No, I think he was going more for sultry, but
yeah.
If you fell asleep, that's fine. Yeah, a song about George Harrison's wife. What the hell?
Right. It seemed awfully sleepy to me. I'd never been a fan of that version.
Although it was different.
Yeah, it totally was.
You got to give him that.
I will.
Oh yeah, it's compared to the original, which was probably cocaine infused. Is
right. Unplugged.
All right, man.
Yeah, what else? I was going to talk briefly about it's not really well, you remember a while back I did a brief segment on like satellite dishes and TV and stuff like that. And
that was kind of a John's old tech thing.
It was
this going to be one of those?
Yeah, this is kind of a side note.
Okay.
To that.
Addendum? amendment. I don't know.
And one of the big players in those early satellite TV days, of course, was the TBS station in Atlanta that would get on satellite.
Oh, I think. Are you going to talk about that guy that died?
That guy that died. Yes, the late Ted Turner.
All right.
Who was an interesting guy. It's interesting to hear people talk about him now because he lived long enough that the things people used to gripe about him he kind of outlasted a lot of them.
Seemed quaint now.
And he was a complex character.
Well, sure.
And beyond just the whole colorizing movies and dating or hanging
Jane
out
Fonda.
with Jane Fonda, things like that.
But there were some controversial things, I guess.
Yeah, and of course, but his history
he owned like half of Wyoming or something.
Well, he bought lots of wildlife, I think, and kind of one of those conservancy things.
Yeah.
So he wasn't buying up to drill for oil and things like that. He was a big environmentalist.
Weirdo.
So, yeah, he definitely had some really good qualities, things like that, and I guess he was also kind of an asshole.
Wow. So
big flamboyant rich people. That's kind of what happens. But he, as far as the old tech part of it goes, he's very famous, of course, for starting CNN, which was a big deal. It really is. To say what you will about what happened to cable news and everything, and how awful
the Clinton News Network.
Yeah, the Clinton News Network.
God,
people were
back when they were
and
trying to get some traction with the fake news,
owned by the Trump people. But
they had played the long game.
Yeah, they finally got the Clinton out of the Clinton News Network
and killed CBS News.
Well, there's that too.
Ted Turner, he seems.
Yeah. The stuff he did with TV was really pretty brilliant as far as just business moves, things like that, and anticipating where things were going.
He was savvy.
Very news, and then also recognizing the value of movies as TV content, things like that, which not everybody loved that, but the big history, of course, is that he, back in the 80s when he was building his media empire, he kind of bet the farm in a way and put all his money up to buy the MGM studio.
Yeah.
Which was, kind of,
people thought he was crazy, I think.
Yeah, exactly. He kind of, over leveraged himself to buy it, and then he had to kind of spin part of it off to this Las Vegas casino guy, which is why there are MGM branded casinos.
Okay, now I get it. I never quite understood.
So what happened is that Turner bought the MGM studio, which was struggling at the time, and he mostly wanted it for their film library, which was a big deal because he was a classic movie fan. So he bought this whole studio to get a hold of this, and then he kind of, after he had all this debt and needed to, he was kind of financially over leveraged or something like that, and so he sold the MGM logo and stuff like that to this guy named Kirk Kerkorian, who was a casino guy, and then that's when they started putting the MGM name on casinos.
Oh, okay.
And then he also spun off the film production studio part to a different company.
Weird.
It got really confusing. And that whole time, most of the Hollywood studios were in real trouble, and they were either, they were just kind of broken up or absorbed into bigger companies. Like the Columbia studio was at one point owned by Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
And now it's owned by Sony. But
Columbia's still around.
Yeah, no, it's Sony Pictures. Sony has never sold them off. They're one of the only movie companies that's not owned by some giant mega conglomerate, media company.
Okay.
Sony's a little weird that way, but So what happened is he basically sold everything off except the movies. I think it was pre-1986 is the cutoff date, and then and then later on he that what his company merged with Time Warner and all that stuff, and so the Warner Brothers and the MGM stuff all got combined into one big thing. But
speaking of Looney Tunes,
yeah. Well, that's again, Ted Turner was part of the Looney Tunes thing, even though that wasn't his original thing. But what he kind of did was that, despite the fact that he had some really bad taste and wanted some old movies colorized and all that stuff, like very famously,
was trying something different.
But he was also apparently very, very good about preserving the old movies and spending resources within the company to make new scans and all that stuff to make sure the stuff looked good, which had not been really happening.
No, they were just sitting on a shelf,
or they were really crummy copies that TV stations would run.
Sure.
And so
you'd find in like a bargain bin at the VHS store.
Well, it's it's before that. Copyright. Actually. They would.
Oh, sure.
They would have these crummy old 16 millimeter copies that they would run at middle of the night and stuff like that. But he's good about that, and I think I've seen genuine appreciation for him within the
preservation world.
Those people and all that, and that's really interesting. And then he owned the Atlanta Braves and a bunch of other stuff, and had lots of wacky stories, and there's that little thing I read about him that he during the time when CNN was kind of in its early years, they had their headquarters in Atlanta, and he had an apartment built.
I saw a documentary.
Okay.
I saw a little film about that.
Because he wanted to be, in the building, and he had this little apartment built on the roof.
It wasn't like audacious or anything. It was a little small,
like one bedroom thing with a little kitchen in it. It's so funny.
Yeah,
I think it's on YouTube or something. But
I think it's a news story about. Yeah, it's still exactly the way it was. It was like it's like a time capsule.
Yeah,
you saw the same thing.
Think when he moved out, it just got closed up and
mothballed.
But wacky stuff like that
it's really interesting.
Yeah, he was an interesting guy, and he was more or less a liberal, I think, in a lot of, certainly by today's standards, he is.
Yeah, he was maybe centrist, I guess. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of crap that questionable things he did too, but interesting person though. So I wanted to kind of tie that in, because he was one of the big players in early cable and satellite TV, and that was a big deal.
Yeah, and he may have contributed to, well, it was already happening, but that news thing, that constant being addicted to
literally the 24-hour news cycle.
Yeah,
no, a lot of people really think that was a bad thing.
I think it's not been good for society. But
I don't know if, I think if he hadn't done it, somebody else would have figured it out.
Oh, yeah.
And, I feel like there was a period of time where CNN had real credibility, and there were, one of the things I remember being so great in a way was back in the days when we were going into Kuwait or something like that in the early 90s.
Oh yeah,
and all that, and you could turn that on and get all this update, and they had all this. They'd spend the money to have people all over the world, and lots of really interesting stuff. That was, again, before the internet. It seemed pretty amazing that you could have this thing. You could just turn it on and there's
I remember watching that probably for hours.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, we're going to war. I'm watching it transfixed.
During events like that, it was really remarkable. But
or the wall coming
unfortunately, a lot of the rest of the time, it fell into the trap of having to fill the content 24 hours a day, and then you have to kind of keep everything running and keep people watching, and that's when the problems come.
Yep.
And that motivates you to kind of do what Fox News kind of perfected, and is the 24-hour outrage machine, things like that.
Yeah. Well, right. They just took it to the next level. Well, MSNBC probably gets a bit like that sometimes.
Well, I mean that's they all kind of do that to an extent. It's not, not unique, but So Ted Turner,
Well, let's raise a glass.
I'll raise.
What was his favorite drink? I wonder. I'm gonna Google it. Ted
This ought to be interesting.
Turner's favorite movie. Oh, what's his favorite drink? Favorite poem. Okay. An Arnold Palmer.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he wasn't a.
Maybe he didn't drink. Who knows? Or wasn't famous for having any boozy cocktail.
I guess he was known for much of his life to be a hard drinker.
Okay.
The Captain and Coke and vodka. Captain and Coke and vodka? AI is not. I don't know.
No.
What did Ted Turner believe in God? No, he doesn't believe in any specific religion. Okay, I can't. See, that's the problem. I in the old days, you could just look up something and you weren't like draining a lake. It's like
I know. I actually really have gotten to hate the
it's
thing
getting everywhere.
Google puts up in front of you, and
it's
like,
everything.
no, I have to I want to scroll down below the probably not right AI response.
The possibly suspect.
Yeah.
Well,
and then there's the whole I'm using gigawatts of electricity.
Well, in these data centers, nobody wants, but they'll be in like poorer communities, poor southern
that's
communities.
what counts. Yeah.
They're not happy with their conservative leaders that they
come
voted
on,
for to protect them.
We got lead in your pipes. I mean, don't you want some data centers too?
And these lead pipes will cool down these data centers.
But then we'll have the coal power plants next door to power them.
But we have all the water.
No, we're going to spend trillions of dollars to put a data center in space. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, is that a thing? SpaceX?
Oh, that's one of Elon's stupid ideas.
Well, he's the first trillionaire. He's no Ted Turner, but
Ted Turner was chump change.
The moguls have really changed. Yeah, I don't know that. Elon Musk and all his gender affirming surgeries he's had over the years. So slightly ironic. I'll be right back.
Good night.
I have to close my window. Jody is actually on this episode because I can hear her outside, but hopefully maybe the listeners can't. But I'll be right back. Well, this will take some editing.
Yeah, I can do it.
The boys will be right back after this important message. There is no message.
AI.
Right.
Pirate AI. We should come up with that.
Hey, that's right.
Okay, I think it's about time for what have you been watching? We don't have a theme for that, do we?
No, we probably should.
What you watching? What do we call it? We don't have a what you been listening to? What you been watching? What do we say? I don't even remember. Don't we have a catchphrase? God. Well,
what a
we've
world.
only been this episode 108 and I don't even remember the format.
Now is the resumption of media consumption, a slight dysfunction, and a mental malfunction. What are we watching? Why? What are we watching? Why? What are we watching? Why? What What are we watching? Why?
Terrible. All we can do is think of the alcohol.
What you drinking? We remember that one.
Yep. Some might say that one follows the other. Okay. The most current thing I probably can think of is a TV series called Widow's Bay.
Oh, yeah. See, now that popped up in my some sort of feed.
I really liked it so far. I've watched all but the last episode of the current season.
So this is like Twin Peaks, except in the Northeast?
I don't know if it's really Twin Peaks.
No, it's not that weird.
No, it's not quite. Although it has some really odd things going on in it and quirky characters
And stuff, yeah.
Some of it is actually kind of funny, but it's definitely good horror, suspense. What the hell's going on? I'm surprised they didn't release it at Halloween time.
Well, we can watch it then.
Yeah.
What's it on?
It's on Apple.
Okay. That's why I don't see it.
It's it's really well done though, and then they do some really clever things with the point of view and things like that, with the way they do the stories, and it's really good.
Is it set in Maine or something?
It's up there in the
Salem's Lot?
Northeast. Yeah, kind of some island off the coast of Maine.
Nantucket.
Yeah, and just that part of the country.
Flarenham.
Yeah.
Flarenham, Maine.
Yeah. Not related to Flarenham, North Dakota. But really good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
you've told me a little bit about it before. It does sound very good.
Yeah, that's probably the main thing I've been watching.
Sounds right up my alley.
Yeah.
Colonoscopy.
It's good. I'm now caught up, fortunately, with Slow Horses. It's also on Apple.
I want to see that one too.
Really like that show. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole idea of it is fun.
I mean, Gary Oldman is so
and
great.
Gary Oldman. He
so funny.
He just seems like such a slob.
Yeah. No, that's the character. Yeah, he
totally slovenly.
I'm sure
totally unkempt.
I might have
probably smells. He probably doesn't actually.
Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it. I probably did. I repeat myself a lot.
Maybe.
But there's one scene where he's in a car with the head of the MI5 service and all that, and they're talking about some important plot point and all that, and and he just rips this fart in the car with this woman who just and then just kicks him out of the car.
Oh God!
I think I'll just let one.
See, yeah, because he has no filter or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Or you see his, he'll be sitting behind his desk and he'll have his shoes off, and somebody will talk about how his feet smell, and he's always smoking a cigarette and drinking, and
just kind of gross.
Yeah, he's so funny.
And
what's his name? I'm gonna have to edit this one quite a bit. What's the name of that English actor I'm trying to think of? AI?
I don't know.
Horses. What is the name? I'm
Jack Lowden. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Christopher Chung.
Chung. No, Jonathan Pryce.
Oh God, yes, I know. He's one of my favorite actors. We have talked about this show before.
I'm sure we have. It's in its fifth season.
Because John, I really want to see that. Not just because Gary Oldman, Jonathan Pryce.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in Brazil in that. He was.
Oh yeah. He plays.
He's great.
He's
great
the
actor.
He's the father of one of the main characters, and he's kind of this retired spy guy who. He's sort of kind of got some dementia or something, but Interesting character. He's great. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Gosh darn it. All right. I'll have to get the 3 free months.
Yeah, look for a sale and
then take 3 months off.
just don't go to work. Watch those shows. Then you can
and not bathe.
and then you can pretend you're Gary Oldman and you can watch Severance also.
Oh, there.
I mean, it's not an original thing, but I think as far as quality of shows go per, quantity, I think Apple is doing the best stuff right now.
Well, yeah.
They seem to be.
For shows like that
TV
kind of
shows.
TV shows.
I don't think their movies are very good.
I think they do better for movies, other ones, but
the other services do. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I think for the TV series, Apple has the highest quantity of good shows.
So I've been watching. So I went through a Neil Gaiman phase, and because I first read see, now my brain's stopping. Darn it.
Oh, you're talking about the American Gods, right?
Yeah, no, but I mean when I first read the comics that originally made him famous.
Little Orphan Annie.
No, it was.
That's a comic.
Do we have to edit this out again? God, everything it's better than last time we tried. Sandman.
Oh, it's way better. Yeah, keep going.
The Sandman.
Enter Sandman. Go. Yeah.
Yeah. So I read those, and they're really, really good. I know that he a few years back was accused of some sexual assault and stuff like that.
A little bit of nastiness. Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe some big nastiness. But anyway, so he sort of went away. But he was really riding high with Good Omens, and which I started reading that book and I just couldn't quite get into it.
I've only seen the show. I really like it.
Yeah.
And that just had its last season put out, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so there are some things still going.
Well, I think they just finished it.
I was always hoping that they would do, so they did a series based on Sandman, but it was only like kind of the first half, I think, or maybe the first third of the what it could have been, and Netflix never did anymore. But it was well done, and I really enjoyed the books American Gods, like you mentioned, and they did it. They did a series based on it, and I went to watch it, and then either it wasn't on something I had, or it was on something I didn't have, whatever you want to say. And I think it was AMC did it. Who has that? But so it showed up as a recommendation on my Roku, and I was like, "What? That's on Roku?" And so I went to the Roku channel or whatever, which I hardly ever look at. I just use it as a way to get to other things. Interface. But it had American Gods. I was like, wow, what the heck? This is from like 20, I'm going to say 18, but maybe it was even earlier than that. This it's well done. I'm enjoying it. I had enjoyed it. I haven't watched. I needed a break. It was just getting a little too relentless or whatever. But Ian McShane's in it. He plays Mr. Wednesday, and he was in Deadwood and that kind of thing. He's
great.
Really, really, really good in this. And I haven't seen Deadwood, but I can only imagine him being in that. But I'll have to check that out someday. Of course, I'll put it on the list. It's probably on my list from years ago.
Yeah.
But it was a little. It's on the Roku channel, sure. So there's ads, but there's like full. This was early on, but there's full.
It's hard R, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm guessing
Plus.
It's one of the first shows that had male nudity, frontal nudity. I could be wrong. But I was a little, okay, it's a penis. But
Yeah, that was kind of what HBO kind of got infamous for, that they were just doing it all the time.
Games of Thrones.
Because it was like, shock value or something. But now it's just like, whatever.
I guess. Well, but, there's been female nudity in movies forever. Why not? But
well, of course.
I know it's a little more complicated for men if it's cold, but that's fine.
Because he was in the pool.
You don't present as well. I mean, some people do. But yeah, there's some other good actors. Gillian Anderson's in it.
Oh, from the X-Files. Yeah.
Yeah. She plays a character called Media, and so I don't think I can worry about spoiler alerts. That anyone that has any interest in this has already seen or heard it, or read it. But basically, the American gods are, if people believe in you, then you have more power, kind of a thing. And and some of the gods were brought over from the old world to the new world, whether that was through slave ships or colonizers, that kind of thing. But so media is like a newer kind of god because people spend a lot of time watching media, and she presents herself first when she shows up. It's David Bowie, and then later it's Lucille Ball, and I think she presents herself as Marilyn Monroe. Yes. Anyway, and then new media shows up, which is probably a K-pop kind of thing. But and the old one vanishes. But it was maybe, I don't think it was, this was maybe before K-pop was a big thing, but that's kind of where it was going, some kind of Asian new media. But yeah, Cloris Leachman's in it too. She's
that's
really
great.
She's really good. Crispin Glover, I don't. He's one of the weirder actors ever, but he's in it. So yes, that kind of thing going on, except slower. I did the high speed version. But so one of the things with this series is one of the main scenes in the book takes place at House on the Rock, in Wisconsin. And I was like, I figured out this was actually a real place because evidently Neil Gaiman, when he was out assaulting people, lived in maybe this was earlier, but lived in the Midwest, like Wisconsin, and that kind of thing. So it's really got a good Midwestern sort of. They go Southern and stuff too. It really has a good feel for that, and the portrayal of the African American experience in America through these gods that were brought over from Africa and stuff like that. Because there's different versions, like there's 12 versions of Jesus, because different cultures believe in a different version of Jesus, so there's kind of a different God. But so some have more power than others, I guess you would say, because more people believe in them. Like the Latin American version of Jesus is probably more powerful than, that may be controversial, but anyway, the portrayal of the African American experience through this is really, I'm going to say it's really well done, but I don't know, maybe not. But it's at least very unique and new, and at the time, and there was a spin-off series too called Annecy Boys, which I read the books of that, and I'll see if I can find that. Maybe I may have stopped watching American Gods. I may have given up on it. It's just getting a little bit too. It's like you kind of want it to wrap up, and I don't know if it's like the extended dance version, but I think they probably just kept. I think I think they should have tried to do like this in 2 or 3 seasons. I think they had maybe they were trying to go for 5 seasons, but AMC or whatever stopped running it. I don't know if it was because of the allegations or what, but they didn't make any more, or maybe it just wasn't making any money because it's kind of strange. But I guess the Sandman on Netflix was really well received and did well, but they never made any more of that. But so, I'm a completist. When I get started on something, I know one of the reasons I don't get started on something is because then I got to finish it, and it's like 3,000 episodes. But I may not watch any more of this one because I did read that they never did complete the series.
Yeah, that
stopped before it was done.
Disincentivizes you to.
So I'm like, I don't have to finish this evidently because it doesn't finish.
Exactly.
And nothing against male penises, but
There's just a little too much, huh?
maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Kind of a balance. Whatever that is.
No, there's female nudity too, but
Well,
that one show you've been watching was we talked about it already. We don't need to get into it, but the preacher one that evidently has full male nudity as well.
The preacher one.
Oh, I don't know. It's a family of reverends.
Oh yeah, the Righteous Gemstones.
There you go.
Oh yeah, well yeah, there's some. It's not a lot. It's just really raunchy. Yeah.
Sure.
I love that show. I might watch it again someday because it's just hilarious.
Which one is that on?
It's HBO.
Right. So,
And that one does have a good ending, so it's worth watching all the seasons.
So you get to see John Goodman's penis?
I don't remember that one. But I'm pretty sure Walton Goggins gets a full frontal. There's a very famous, that it's not a spoiler, but episode where he is out water skiing in the nude.
Who?
Walton Goggins, he is.
Oh, he
played this character called Uncle Baby Billy.
Yeah, so
he is so good.
But he's also in
He's in a lot of things.
Far Out?
Fallout.
Fallout.
Yeah, he's in that. Justified is a show that he was pretty famous for too.
Maybe he's the Kristen Glover of our age. No, I don't know. He seems kind of a strange sort of actor.
Yeah, for sure. And
I haven't seen him in much,
but no, he is just incredible in this show.
I've seen him in on some interviews and maybe a MasterCard ad. I don't know, but
Yep.
I haven't watched the other shows. But.
No, Righteous Gemstones, I wholeheartedly endorse. I have a feeling it's a show you either really, really like or really it rubs you the wrong way. I
tend to like shows like that.
So yeah, it kind of goes for it. It's just, and the whole cast is just fantastic.
So it's
very funny show.
Kind of over the top, it seems like.
Oh yeah. I mean, they because they're making fun of like mega church culture in the South, and
yeah, so
you have to kind of go big. So
go big or go home.
And so that they do, and it's very raunchy, and yet also in some ways strangely progressive. It's hard to explain without getting into it too much, but so
go big or go swimming. That's what we'll call this episode
title. There it is.
And there we go. That's it. Maybe.
And I've got to go to Taco John's pretty soon because it's Taco Tuesday.
Oh, you're lucky.
I haven't been there in ages. I didn't even go the last time I was in Rapid City.
Oh, we never did get the Rapid City report from last time.
Well, there wasn't really one.
Fine, but you went and helped out with the nephew, his graduation.
Yeah, my nephew who had a big party, and I'm going to be out there again pretty soon. to have a good visit with Uncle Rob, as we call him.
Oh, I know. I wish I could go too.
Yeah, I shouldn't go, but I'm going to try and go.
Well, maybe we could record from there.
Yeah.
No, you'll be busy.
Field
Probably.
report.
We'll have the field report. Yeah, you could do one of those. We haven't done one of those for a long
At least
time.
do one of those.
Oh, I hope so.
And
it doesn't have to be at a Taco John's.
in episode 109, we'll have a guest. Guaranteed.
Guest who may or may not know Kash Patel. That's all I'm going to say. It had a drink with him.
Oh, that's incredible.
Maybe. We don't know. I don't know. I'm speculating.
You'll have to tune in and find out. How do you tune into a podcast?
It's on shortwave.
Yeah, that's where we'll start doing our episodes on shortwave radio.
Maybe that'll be our niche.
I mean, if we really want to shrink our audience to have to work really fucking hard.
No, it's an addition.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right, man.
I'm out. Bye. Oh shit.
So you're really going to Taco John's?
Tacos. Leaves.
Time to clean, you've got time to lean. If you've got time to lean, then you know what I mean. So go lean on your broom, lean on the shelf in the back storeroom, but don't lean on the fryer. You're gonna set your ass on fire. You've got time to clean, you've got time to lean. If you've got time to lean, then you know what I mean. Lean on a mop, lean on your muffin top, lean on the counter. You can lean on me, brother, anytime. You've got time to clean, you've got time to lean. If you've got time to lean, then you know what I mean. If you've got time to clean, you've got time to lean.